Parents are probably idiots too.
To wanna be an American idiot.
Look at me. I'm a goofy doofus with another idiot.
Don't want a nation under the new meaning.
You're an idiot. You're a moron. Get on. Take a...
I'm not an idiot.
And can you hear the sound of the stereo?
I mean, who is this idiot? You're
Not a clue.
The supplement of my America.
Everybody at school thinks I'm a freaking idiot because of you.
Welcome to a new kind of tension. All across the alien nation. Everything is amazing. Okay. Television dreams of tomorrow. We're not the ones who need to follow. Let's get to work.
Idiot. You're fat and your mom's naked on the internet. You also smell.
You are an idiot. Maybe I need to learn to communicate better. That is a problem. You are a phenomenal idiot.
He's just an idiot.
What are we, idiots?
I'm not an idiot. You idiot. You, sir, are an idiot.
Okay, I wouldn't go so far as to call me that. I'm Scooter McGee. Why don't you give me a call? 877-353-1310. Executive Order 0001 by the illustrious, our owner, our grand dictator, our benevolent dictator. Of course, the one and only Justin Sasso says that I can stay up till midnight from now on. Yay! No, just a baseball game. Don't get your hopes up. But if you like the idea, send him an email. Justin at 1310kfk.com if you like the show. And if you don't like the show, you can send your email. I forget his email address. That's all right. Here's the problem. As promised, National Security Presidential Directive, NSPD 51, and Homeland Security Presidential Directive, HSPD 20, are the topic of tonight's conversation. The problem with this bill, of course, is that there's no mention of it in the mainstream media. We're not talking about this. We're talking about Paris Hilton. It's easier to talk about Paris. No, it's not. Under the plan, it entrusts himself, GBW43. This isn't funny. He gets entire power to lead the entire federal government, not just the executive branch. He gets all three of them. It's his responsibility for ensuring, and I'm sorry, but it's late, so here comes the C word again, the constitutional government. History is repeating itself. We've often joked that George Bush he's just another Hitler. Well, the problem is that we have forgotten how Hitler became a dictator. And yet, U.S. officials, we always want to demonize somebody. It's easily, no, he's being like Hitler. It's just too easy. We forgot how Hitler came to power. Hindenburg had clearly over 50% of the majority in the runoff election, and yet through the Reichstag fire and the night of the long daggers and just all kinds of depression and all kinds of trouble, and our good little friend Herbert Goebbels, the master of propaganda, the people of Germany started believing it. It is not being reported in the mainstream media. That's a serious, serious, serious problem. My good friend Matthew Rothschild, now here's the other problem, because we're going to talk about the New World Order, and you can't talk about the New World Order without mentioning the 13 families. And they, of course, include Disney and Collins and Rockefeller, and they do include the Rothschilds. So take it for a grain of salt, the clip I want to run for you. But the reality is that some of the family members like myself who become redheaded stepchildren and aren't allowed out, we're the uncle that nobody talks about at Christmas. So it's easy for me to say what he had to say, but I want you to hear what you would normally not hear on mainstream media. I want you to hear my good friend Matthew Rothschild. You tell me if he's nuts. 877-353-1310. I'm going to run this clip, we're going to pay a commercial, and we're going to get right back to a special extra edition of the Scooter McGee Show. So here's my good friend Matthew Rothschild. Take it away, Matthew.
I'm Matt Rothschild, the editor of the Progressive Magazine with my progressive point of view, which you can also grab off our website over at progressive.org. Given everything that Bush, Cheney, Gonzalez, and Rove have pulled off already, it doesn't take a paranoid leap to ponder the possibility that they might do something even worse.
Thank you.
Like declare martial law, for instance. Now, I don't think this is going to happen unless, and the unless is that the United States is attacked again.
That was Micah. He drives me insane.
With a weapon of mass destruction.